Hey there guys, it's Psycho Red here with another tutorial video on how to get NDS games on your iPhone and or iPad. So this is a really cool tweak that I came across, and it's a Nintendo DS emulator for your iPhone, and especially if you are jailbroken, it's a great way to actually start playing some of your games or your old Nintendo DS games on your iPhone or iPad. So first thing you want to make sure that you want to have done is make sure that you do jailbreak. There unfortunately isn't one for 9.1 or for 9.2 just out yet, but I'm sure there will be one. But make sure you do jailbreak if you are on a firmware below 9.1. And if you want to go ahead and take care of that, I'm going to actually make a little a box right here that's going to pop out. It's going to show you the link to my one-click jailbreak. So anyways, besides that, once you jailbreak and you get Cydia, this is the actual website you're going to go to. I'm going to leave the description for the website below, and you can just navigate to this website via Safari on your iPhone or your iPad. So without further ado, you just go ahead and get into the website through Safari, and then it's going to bring you to this page. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to hit Get It from Cydia. We're going to hit that, then we're going to hit Open. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to install a third-party source. So we're going to install this source. I love the way how they've made this user interface. It makes installing sources a lot easier versus having to write down the name of the source, plug it into your phone. It just does it automatically for you. So I like that a lot. So we're going to go back to Cydia. We're going to go under Search. We're going to type in N capital D capital S, and there it is right there. So we're going to click on that, install, confirm. All right, cool. We're going to go back to Cydia, and then we're going to go ahead and exit out from there, and it should show up right there. So we're going to click on that, and if you notice, I do have this is actually it's actually really my first time downloading the actual emulator and running it, so this is going to be a first time for me as well as for my viewers. But it does actually have the ROM from my other emulator, the NDS for NDS for iOS on there. So I have NDS for iOS here, and you can see it has Pokemon Diamond in there. And here it automatically shows up here. So let's go and run this thing, and we're going to launch normally. And it doesn't look half bad. Now, for me, I'm the type of guy that likes to run or actually play through these pretty fast. So let's go ahead and hit this top bar right here. And let me bring this a little bit closer. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that or not. But anyways, that top bar pretty much just, you'll see it on your phone. It has a multiplier count. So times 2 times 4. It goes all the way up to 4 times. So that's pretty fast. And yep, it's a lot faster. Yeah, it's a lot faster than the NDS for the iOS. That one used to be a lot. As you can tell, the characters are just spazzing out right here. Anyways, the NDS for iOS was just it was a little bit glitchy. There were some stuttering. I mean, for the most part, it did run okay. But this one I can tell is going to be a lot better. But let's go ahead and get into how to install free games on your NDS for iOS, or for your iNDS, excuse me. So we're going to go under Safari, and we're going to type in this website. It's called EMU Paradise. So EMU. And you can usually find it right here. And actually, if you do a Google search, you'll end up coming up with either the Game Boy Advance or the DS, because it's been searched for so many times. So we can go and click on the EMU Paradise for DS, and it brings you right here to the main spot. So we're going to click on that. Let's see here. Let's go under F. Let's try. I'm a Final Fantasy fan, so that's what I'm looking up right now. Let's try. What's an easy one to download? Let's try Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay. So, of course, you're going to have to scroll down past all the ads. And this is the main link right here. So you want to click on that. There we go. And it's going to generate the link below. So if there's any sort of advertisements like that, go ahead and scroll past right by them. And there it is. There's the link right there. So we're going to click on that. And pretty much what the app or what the file is doing in the background is it's actually downloading. So what I'm going to do is there's two ways you can go about doing this. I personally don't like waiting in the dark. I feel like I am waiting in the dark when it comes with these ROM files, and I'll never know when they complete, and it's kind of awkward for me just to sit here and just wait for it. I don't know about many other people, but I like to see like a download bar. So if I click on it, it's basically going to refresh the app, and it's going to refresh the actual link. I don't like doing that personally. So what I'm going to do is, I think I downloaded. No, I didn't. What you can do is you can go to the App Store, hit under search, tap under downloads. And this is the one that I use right here, iDownloads plus free. Go ahead and tap on that. This is just if you don't like waiting for it without some sort of download manager. I personally do. That's just my preference personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Select all. We're going to copy this web page, and we're going to post it or paste it right in here. I'm going to hit go. Brings us back to the main page. Here's the file link. Tap on that, and then we can download. Done. And there it goes, and it shows us an actual download bar. So once this finishes, I'll go ahead and resume from there. Alrighty guys, so once it finishes downloading, you'll see it right here in the download sections. Make sure you want to go ahead and hit files, and it's going to be right here. You're going to go ahead and tap on that I right there, and it says you can either email it, open with, or airdrop it, or upload to Dropbox. We're going to go ahead and open with, and it gives you the option to copy to NDS or iNDS. Excuse me, I have to get used to that now. So we're going to go ahead and send the file over there. It will take a sec for NDS or for the iNDS to receive it, so just give it some time. And there you have it right there. And it comes in a 7Z type format. It's not like a zip or any type or a .zip or any sort of like file, but it comes in a .7Z file, and the emulator is still able to run the ROM as a 7Z. Which is pretty crazy. Usually you'd have to find an extractor for that, and that even is frustrating in itself. But look, as you can see, there's that. Not bad. Again, let's go and speed this up. Let's go and speed it up 4 times. So yeah, not bad. It's running pretty fast, pretty smooth, and it's an easier way to get your ROMs. So if you do want to go ahead and wait through Safari, go ahead and do that. But I personally like the iDownloads Plus free application, and it's a really great way to to download your ROM files, and then it actually stores them under their files. So if you do end up deleting them somehow or something goes up wrong, you can just always go back to this app and you can go ahead and open with and send them back to iNDS. So it's a great way to save your ROMs too. So that's how you get Nintendo DS ROMs and the emulator on your phone and an iPad. If you guys like this video, go ahead and rate it up for me. Comment, leave a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But for all things Apple Plus, this is Psycho Red. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Peace.